Alright guys, welcome back for another day trading recap. Today I think I was maybe just a tad bit too greedy. There was a few trades I was up on and I was just holding a little bit longer, and then before you knew it, I closed them for a scratch or a red, and that happened to me specifically on a new GOEV, the ticker we were swing trading way back in the day, like 6 times in a row, and I was getting really frustrated. So unfortunately today is a little bit of a red day. It is what it is. I was lucky enough to at least make back a lot of my losses. At one point I got really close to my max stop on the day and I was just getting really frustrated. Kind of took a chill pill, had a coffee, relaxed, came back here, and then I cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, today you're gonna see a little bit sloppy trading for sure, sizing up at not the best times of the day. But then, a little bit of coming back and regaining my confidence a bit. But, the market has just been so hard. This week, it's just been barely any movers, and the second we get a mover, we have maybe a quick pop, and then there's no continuation. So you got to get in and get out really fast, and that's where I messed up today. And that's where I was doing pretty good on Monday and Tuesday. I was just I saw the market for what it was, and I was more dialed in. Today I wasn't really dialed in. So let's actually go to the trading screen. And before we start talking about the tickers I traded, we made a little bit of an update to the Discord here, you guys. We have total traders online, 113 total traders of all in the Discord, all traders, so users, 1100, and then the little date right here. I came up with this idea because I've been joining Discord or NFT Discord servers like crazy and reading a lot about it, and they're on point. Those NFT Discord servers, they don't mess around. They look so fancy. So comparatively, TradeJournal as a Discord server, the community is phenomenal, but I probably would admit that it's not the fanciest server. So if you guys have any feedback, I started a new section here. So leave a feedback, let me know what kind of maybe bots you want in here or anything that might improve the server experience. And if you're not in the Discord already, just check out the links in video description below. You'll find the Discord link, or go to tradejournal.co/connect, and step number 2 will get you set up on the Discord. And we're hanging out here in the day trading channel starting at 7 a.m. till about 10, 11 a.m. At least me personally, this is where I hang out most of the time. A lot of people are in the chat room. We got options taking over quite a bit lately. And don't forget to post your wins and losses here in the wall of shame or wall of glory. All right, guys, so coming into the day trades today, yeah, GOEV, this was the sucker for me. I suckered into it. I unfortunately tried again, and at one point I just had to walk away, because when you're, at least for me, when I start getting red on a ticker, it clearly means I'm not dialed in on it, and then I just start giving back profits, and it's so hard for me to get green on that ticker. So the best thing usually for me is to walk away, and that's what I did. But the problem was right away I gave back more profits on ZSAN until, even though at first I was up really nicely on this one, and then just whack right again, it flushes on me, and I give back all my profits in one trade on ZSAN. It was just a tough day where I was just constantly spinning my wheels. So let's get started here on GOEV, and then we'll just make our way through all these tickers. And this is the, let's see, 4-hour chart here. I don't want to really talk about the 4-hour, but let's go to the daily. And yeah, many of you guys probably know GOEV. This was a really nice swing trade way back in the day. We bought this one before the merger. We had some really good bounce trades off of this one. Unfortunately, we didn't get that really big continuation that I was hoping for, but we were able to still walk away with a decent profit as this one was slowly breaking down from this pennant pattern. But then it kind of went into hibernation. We didn't really see this one pop up until really today, yesterday, when it had this big breakout past the 180-day simple moving average. So it's trying to get back on a front side right now. It's still a ranging ticker, I would say, until it breaks like 1230 or 1240. On the day with good volumes. That might happen today. Who knows? Maybe it's going to happen tomorrow. But it's been a really nice breakout here. Unfortunately, trading this ticker was really tricky. And I'm a little bit annoyed with myself because I could have done a much better job on this front side right here. This is where I could have made all my money and just walked away today. Easy. But I kind of woke up with a little bit of a headache today, and I was not dialed in today. It was kind of annoying. And that's why I had some coffee. It instantly cleared me up. Anyway, GOEV kind of crawled up here. I ended up buying a pullback here, but very scalpy trade. Then it breaks out. I end up chasing this one. I get decent wins. These are all like decent little wins, but they're decent little wins. First of all, they're small size, and second of all, they're really scalpy. I didn't let any of these win properly. And then I'm like, all right, GOEV, good front side, let's go. And I start buying this pullback here, and it didn't work, so I gave back quite a bit of profits here on this pullback. So that was really annoying. And then again, it pops up here, and it's like trying, and all of a sudden it fails here, and I keep trying for these reversals, but every time, like right here, I was buying on VWAP and then it flushed on me, and this is one of my biggest sizes of the day. Look, I'm trading 3x size of what I was doing on the front side here. So really bad timing on my end. Or here's another example where we have a nice little floor coming in, and I try to buy these breakouts. Why am I buying breakouts on a backwards trending ticker? So, this is really sloppy trading here as well. I think I was just getting really annoyed on GOEV because I was constantly on the wrong side of this one. And the one time I was on the right side of this one, I was trading small size and I was scalpy. So I felt into my old bad habits of, not getting aggressive enough on the front side and then FOMOing later on the backside / the range. And that was a classic mistake on GOEV, and I was just not in the right mindset this morning. So shame on me for that. And I honestly, those losses are deserved on how I traded. Now, what isn't deserved, I should probably argue, is ZSAN. This ticker, ZSAN, popped up really quickly and had a short little tradable front side, but we nailed this front side. I traded again small size here. This was like a 2,000 shares, then I did 4,000 shares, and then I bought this pullback, took profits a little bit soon. But in these trades here with my small size, I was up like $300, which was really good for the amount of size I was using. And then I finally was like, okay, let me size up just a little bit more and get that last little move here till about $1, because I felt like we had really good upside potential. Because check out here, there's big support or big resistance that we broke out of, and the next big resistance zone is $1. So I was like, let's go. So I started really sizing into this pullback here, and then it popped up 3-4%, and I could have walked away with a really good profit there, and I probably would have ended on this ticker alone like up $500-600. Unfortunately, I didn't, and it sells off. I try to cut my losses here, but then it bounces back up. I trade a little bit of amount, a bit more, and then it dumps the rest of the way 5%. And instantly on this one large trade right here, I give back all my profits and then in the red on ZSAN. So that was really, really frustrating. I was like, because with GOEV down, I was down like 600 in this one, and then I was finally up like 400 on this one, and then boom, all of a sudden I'm down 700 on the day with these two tickers combined. And I'm like, if I just took that base hit and I didn't get greedy, I could have easily been at break even, maybe even red on the day. And I don't even know if I would say, getting greedy, because this was just like a classic, it should have worked, but today it didn't. The fall through this week has been really, really bad. Yeah, so after that, these three tickers pop up. I'm not sure if it was KZR or AVGR that popped up next. I know VRAR was the last ticker I traded, so I think it was AVGR. I don't know, it was one of these two. So let's go to them. Let's go here. Yeah, so this ticker pops up. This was actually quite a disappointment. We have so many sub-dollar tickers today. It was kind of frustrating. We had this breakout here of the big resistance zone, and it was called out in the Discord, and I looked at it and I was like, I actually really like this move. Of course, I didn't trade this move because I was like, nothing's working today, and it actually does work. So I'm like, okay, let me buy the breakout here, and then that breakout doesn't work. I just traded small size. I didn't really care if I won or lost on this one. I just wanted to like force myself to trade it. I don't like when I start not trading, because I'm like, I feel like nothing's working, because right when you have that thought and you don't take a trade, that's when things start working. So sometimes I just want to force myself to trade with small size, just to keep myself in the mentality of like, all right, let's go. So KZR, let's see, the next one. This was actually a runner from yesterday, KZR. I wasn't really looking at it so much today, but when I saw it pop up on our scanners, I knew exactly what was going on with this ticker in terms of like, big gapper yesterday, a lot of shorts on this one. It's easy to borrow. It's a massive short squeeze. It's got a big breakout on the daily after being stuck in a channel for months. So I knew this ticker. And when we broke out here and it had the first pullback, I was like, let me get aggressive on this one, see if we get a continuation. There was a lot of sellers, so I closed this one pretty quickly, and then it flushed down here and I bought again looking for continuation. But you could feel the buyers being really weak, so I closed this one as well, and yeah, this ticker's been trending down ever since. VRAR is the one that really saved me today. Not by a whole lot. I'm still red on the day, but had some potential on this one. So VRAR popped up, and on the daily, where technically it's a blue sky setup after breaking big resistance here around 18. So I was like, how high can this one go? This is exciting. Let's pay attention. Unfortunately, with VRAR, it was kind of over before it really began. We had this big spike to the upside, and well, not big, but it's like 13%, 14% move, and then we pulled back here, and this is where I started accumulating. It popped up again. I took profits right away, and I missed this, extra 7% spike. But then on the sell off of this spike, I accumulated again, and then I was just trading the range here, just scalping it like crazy, and that's how I was able to walk away on profits on this one. I didn't trade it at the open, but I did a few dip trades on this one on the backside, being very, very cautious, scalping as much as I can because it's on the backside, so I'm not looking for any big reversals, and that's what allowed me to walk away green on VRAR, just being really, really quick and scalpy. And unfortunately on the front side, maybe this is the one I should have let run, but I don't know, nothing really had good continuation today, so yeah, it was not the day to like force it, and that was my mistake on GOEV. I was really trying to force it on GOEV. I was thinking we were going to get some really good continuation on this one, and we just didn't. And then the market open on this one was just an absolute disaster. It has a big red to green move, or just more of like a red move, and then eventually has a red to green move. But this one also didn't have continuation. So if you wanted to trade this bull flag, you would have got flushed on so hard. So it's just so inconsistent in the market lately, and I don't know, it's been a little bit stressful to trade, but that's how it goes sometimes. So red day here, I pretty much give back some of my profits from yesterday, which is fine. I'm still totally green for the week, really green for the month, so I'm pretty happy. I just hope we get some action again, because this has been a really disappointing Q4 so far. I would argue it's been a tough, very tough Q4. Like 2 weeks ago when we finally had that action, I traded like a buffoon and I lost a bunch of money, and then all around that it's been flat again. It's just like it's just so annoying to wake up every day and then just see a flat market. It's like, man, this is when the market should be really hot. But that's part of the job, and you want to stay consistent, so I'm going to keep waking up early and keep trading from 7 to 10, and eventually we're going to have some nice tickers pop up. It's all just a bit of a numbers game and a kind of a waiting game. Alright guys, that's all for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like on the way out. Consider subscribing if you're new. Leave any comments below. I'll see you then first thing tomorrow morning. Like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao.